Gay once ran 100 meters in 9.69 seconds. He beat Usain Bolt in a World Championship final. He still holds the American record in the 100 m. Now, at 17 years old, an Australian named Gout Gout just ran 9.99 seconds and broke the internet. Gay has a message for him. Not praise, not hype, but a warning that took Gay years of painful experience to learn. Gout Gout is the name everyone is talking about. He's 17, from Australia, and just ran 9.99 seconds in the 100 m, making him the fastest junior sprinter in the world for his age. Fans went wild, comparing him to Usain Bolt. Coaches call him a once-in-a-generation talent. But here's what few are saying out loud. Being the fastest 17-year-old on the planet is not the same as being ready for what comes next. And Tyson Gay knows exactly what that difference costs. Back in 2007, Gay dominated the World Championships, winning both the 100 m and 200 m. He beat world record holder Asafa Powell and a young Usain Bolt. At the 2008 U.S. Olympic trials, he ran 9.68 seconds, the fastest wind-legal time ever recorded by a human. He went into the Beijing Olympics as the second fastest man alive. Only Bolt stood in his way. And then Bolt destroyed him and everyone else. Gay said his mechanics were perfect. He did everything right. It just wasn't enough. That's the truth Gout Gout hasn't faced yet, but it's coming. Before Gay could even think about Bolt, he had to deal with Asafa Powell. Powell taught Gay a harsh lesson. Elite sprinting isn't about tricks. Powell just started so fast and so clean that by the time you realized what was happening, you were already chasing. Gay put it simply, if Powell got a clean start in the first 30 meters, you were done. Not because you slowed down, but because chasing him made you tense up, shorten your stride, and break your rhythm. That's the trap waiting for Gout Gout. Right now, he's the one studying others. But once the world sees him as a real threat, coaches from Jamaica to the U.S. will break down his start on film. They will find a weakness. They always do. Gay's own coach once said that Gay was always comfortable catching people at the end, but he gave away the beginning. You can't catch up with top guys that way. If that was true for Gay, it will be true for Gout Gout as soon as rivals get a full season of footage on him. Then there's Justin Gatlin, Gay's own American teammate. Gatlin's start was so aggressive and compact that he forced you to react. You had to decide in real time. Stay disciplined or match him early and risk burning out at the end. Most sprinters matched him early, and most paid for it. That's another lesson Gout Gout isn't thinking about yet. Right now, everyone loves him. But the moment he becomes a real contender, the rivals won't just be famous names from other countries. They'll be the ones who study every move he makes. In 2013, Gay tested positive for a banned substance and received a 1-year ban. He lost everything he had built. He came back, but never reached the same level again. By 2016, at age 33, he was celebrating just staying healthy enough to compete. He said it honestly. Once you miss a lot of training, you can't find consistency. No one had ever done it. In the entire history of college indoor track, no athlete had ever broken 20 seconds in the 200 meters. Then, on March 14, 2026, at the Randall Tyson Track Center in Arkansas, Garrett Kalin did exactly that. His time, 19.95 seconds. The crowd went crazy. College track would never be the same. Kalin was born in Georgia in 2004 but grew up in San Antonio, Texas. His mother signed him up for track simply because he couldn't sit still. By May 2022, he was winning Texas South Region titles in the 200 m and 400 m, setting school records, and earning Athlete of the Year honors. He was the fastest recruit in Texas that year. College programs lined up, and he chose the University of Nebraska. As a freshman, he ran 20.65 in the 200 m. As a sophomore, he dropped that to 20.25 and earned All-American honors. But Nebraska wasn't where he would peak. In August 2024, his coach Brent Emanuel moved to USC, and Kalin followed. The transfer changed everything. At USC, something clicked. Kalin said the athletes around him believed in themselves at a level he had never seen, and that belief became contagious. The real technical work was on his start. Kalin was always strong in the second half of a race, but he dug himself a hole in the first 60 meters and spent the rest of the race trying to catch up. After countless hours of work, he finally had a complete race, dangerous from start to finish. In March 2025, USC won its first NCAA indoor team title in 53 years. Entering 2026, Kalin had one goal win on February 6. He ran 20.12, breaking a USC school record set in 2015 by Olympic champion Andre DeGrasse. 2 weeks later, he ran 20.06, the third fastest indoor 200 in history and the fastest time in the world for 2026. Then came the NCAA championships on March 14. Kalin exploded off the blocks, attacked the curve, flew down the straight, and crossed the line in 19.95 seconds. He became the first collegiate athlete ever to break 20 seconds indoors. The previous NCAA record of 20.02 was gone. The facility record from 2005 was gone. His 19.95 is now the second fastest indoor 200 in world history. Only Frank Fredericks of Namibia has run faster, 19.92 in 1996. Kalin missed that world record by 0.03 of a second, as a college student. He now owns 2 of the 3 fastest indoor collegiate 200m times ever. No other college sprinter has ever been that high on that list. He is 22 years old. His outdoor personal best is already 19.96. The ceiling hasn't been found yet. Jordan Anthony stuns Noah Lyles. Jordan Anthony just walked into the biggest indoor track meet in America, lined up next to the Olympic champion, beat him by 0.06 of a second, and acted like it was no big deal. He's 21 years old in his first professional season and completely calm the whole time. March 1, 2026, at the USATF Indoor Championships in New York, the men's 60-meter final had 3 big names. Trayvon Bromell, former world indoor champion and one of the best starters in history. Noah Lyles, Olympic 100-meter gold medalist, 4-time 200-meter world champion, and the face of American track. And Jordan Anthony, a rookie from Mississippi who grew up dreaming of the Heisman Trophy, not a sprint title. When the gun fired, Anthony exploded out of the blocks, hit 30 meters in control, and never looked back. He crossed the line in 6.45 seconds. Bromell finished second in 6.47. Lyles, the man with 8 world titles and an Olympic gold medal, finished third in 6.51. The rookie beat the king, and the sport hasn't been the same since. Understand how big this is. You have to know who Noah Lyles really is. He won 100-meter gold at the 2024 Paris Olympics, ending a long drought for American sprinting. He holds the American 200-meter record at 19.31 seconds. He has been the loudest, most dominant, most entertaining sprinter on the planet for years. He created the championship belt celebration. He built a brand. He's a cultural icon. Before this race, Lyles hadn't even competed at the USATF Indoor Championships in over 9 years. When he showed up in 2026, he told reporters that anyone who thought he was letting go of that belt simply didn't know Noah Lyles. He said he was going all out from the very start of the season. He wasn't scared of anyone. That's the man Jordan Anthony just beat. And here's what makes Anthony's story different. He wasn't even supposed to be a sprinter. He was a wide receiver.